Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 20 of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod, where we have started work on cargo rockets, and we want to make all the parts for that, and we've basically started making some of the things we used for navigation satellites. We're making those all over again, but in a better, or at least more scalable way. Or maybe not, but at least in a way that, or in a high enough scale to begin with, that we like it and have it nearby. So yeah, that was a long thought process for not saying a lot. We have basically finished rocket fuel tanks and heat shielding. So next up, I guess, is something else. Let's remove this. So cargo pods. And they just require things straight from the bus. Wait, what? So this view just shows all the ingredients that we are not making locally, I guess, because it does definitely not just require things straight from the bus. Oh well. Can we figure out a way to do this in one inline thing? Or do we need to split it up? Let's start by pinning it so we can actually put some stuff down. Two machines doing each of these things. That by itself makes it a little bit troublesome. 4 of this per second goes to these. And that takes another thing in. I mean, it's not impossible that we just do something like this. Is it? But then we would need resources on both sides. So we could do something like that. But it's not the one resource we need all the way through. Iron, cylinders, small electric motors, green circuits, more iron. So that's 4 things. So we could have that on 2 belts, I guess. And out of this we get just 2 of these per second. And that needs to be mixed with these 4 things. Iron could continue potentially and make chests. Where would the output of these 2 machines go? Guess it could end up here or something, but then we want it to be mixed with something else. I don't think this is a great idea. Unless we just take the output from these and maybe chests and route over here or something. We need 40 machines doing this stuff. So that's a lot. Alternatively, what if we did something like this? That works for transferring, right? And then we can put these on belts. Guess we would need resources out here involving iron for this and these. And we need a lot of iron. Actually, that's more than a red belt just for the chests. Output of this goes over here, I think. Oh wait, we don't have output all the way down here. It's only up here we get some. Maybe we should just bring 2 belts of iron in, since we need so much. I don't want to put all this belt down, because we will have to move this over here. I still think that we are having a better idea at the moment than I did earlier, so let's remove this. And maybe just move this over, because yeah, I do want to be putting some belt down. Also, we need to move it up to not get in the way of our mini rocket stuff bus. Okay, so let's say we have 2 belts of iron here. And we can have them close, because then they can just take from separate belts. And after that we need chests. So we could put these on a belt one side, chests on the other side, and have red circuits and steel coming in here. Or maybe the red circuits and steel coming in on the other side. Sounds good. And then we have our production here of the cargo pods. Taking 2 inputs from both sides. And outputting to the right. Sounds good, right? So what did I forget? Because I'm definitely forgetting something, I think. Definitely, I think. Yeah, sure. We needed iron into these as well, so this can't go in before here. Should we just merge these? I think we should. Iron in here. And there. Transfer. Oh, what does this need? Of course, I'm forgetting some inputs. Small electric motor and single cylinder and green circuits. We can have 2 of those here. Why couldn't it just be 2? We could have another one on half of one of the iron belts. if we imagine upgrading those to red belt, then we would have 45 iron and 15 of whatever else resource we use. But then if I make this and just plan it for the future like that, I'm never going to upgrade it, let's be honest. But maybe that's okay. If we had one resource on this belt, let's just say single cylinder engines. Do you need iron as well? No. Then we could have something like that. So this is a full iron belt. This is a mixed. Single cylinder engines. Oh wait, these don't go there. Okay, stop it. Just move this further back. They go in here, of course. I think it will be easier to have this on this side. But maybe it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyway. Those there. This is red and steel. Over here we have electric motors and green circuits. We have iron, a lot of it. Small amount of single cylinder, small amount of electric motor, small amount of electronic circuits, small amount of steel plate and red circuit. Sounds like we have everything then. I believe. Let's just bring stuff in. Only thing is we need a bunch of space for merging these belts. Yes, this one is easy by itself, but let's bring it over a little bit. And bring these up one tile. Good. Now, where did I want stuff? I shouldn't have removed those belts. This was mixed stuff up here, so red circuits and steel. And red right over here. Iron here. And we basically want a full belt for now. We just do that. Also iron here. And I just remembered that I wanted to make sure we brought more iron to the end here, but I didn't do it. So that'll have to wait a little bit. We want single cylinder engines here, right? Yep. And then green and electric motors over here. Good. And that should do it. And we need to fix our inputs again. We need to do something up here as well. Let's just cut it a little bit earlier. So we need to balance where we take iron from, but most of the iron is needed up here. So we should just be able to only send iron on and then have... Well, we need more than a belt, so this might not work. This one, if we output single cylinder engines, if I can find them, to the right, then we can have a bunch of iron going forward. And that should be it. Okay. Are we okay down here? We should have plenty of iron for everything here on just the inner belt. Especially when we also use the outer belt. You don't need this. You need stuff from here now. So do you, and that sucks. Why didn't I do this on the outer belt? Is it too late to do something about? Okay. I think we could do something very ugly here, but... Isn't something like this possible? Yeah, it is, if we only move this down one tile. I don't really want to do it, though. How about that instead? It's ugly, but it works. And it's less ugly than it could be. So then we have everything there and there. Now, of course, this up here isn't correct anymore, but we'll fix it. Also, this was not correct. Done, done. Done. We need green in here. What? Yeah, we do. How did I plan on that? Why did we not mix green with this? Oh no, this is such a mess now. let's have a look here, because I want to remove a lot of stuff fast. So 1 belt, 2 belt, stop it, 2 belts. Yeah. We still want 2 input belts, 1 on each side up here. One of the input belts should be mixed from these 2 things, so this will be cut off. This needs green and iron, so we should really start from the top. We have another belt here. Iron is needed here. We want the out... No, wait, if we don't need the iron and something else for these from this belt, because it will be over here, we don't need the outer belt to be balanced or mixed. So the outer belt can be just iron again, and then a mixed belt in here of... No, because we also would want it to be mixed out here for this green and iron. Something like that. Green iron. Just iron. This comes from over there, that's fine. And on this belt we will then also have single cylinder engines. Yes. That's much better. I shouldn't have brought all this in yet. Time to undo everything. Just a second. Oh, that one is okay. Yes. Okay. Clean, clean, clean. Are we done cleaning? I think so. Except we need to clear some stuff from this belt. Good, so this needs to be green. And we might as well make it a little bit prettier. So that is iron. This is green. We also need to remove this green stuff. Just take the greens, please. Okay. Iron there as well. You are not allowed to be there. Green here. And single cylinder and blue. I should have just left the blue, whatever they're called. Electric motors, I guess. But too late for that now. Almost done rebuilding. Please stop it with those meteors. They give the same sound as when I can't pick stuff up, so I get scared that I dropped something on a belt. Okay, let's try this again. And of course I was just too confident and just brought everything in. Iron is good. For some reason I feel... Please stop that. Why do we get so many meteors right now? For some reason I feel like taking the iron from this only. Let's not. This one doesn't need to take from there, it needs to go from over here. They are transferred up. This needs stuff from there, yes. Done. Iron and green goes on, but stops a little bit early before we get to all this junk. This goes in there. This goes in there. Transfer is good. Gets put on there. So we need to filter out the green from this. Or maybe not, actually. We have a bunch of iron there, enough to feed at least one. After one, we will just output iron to the right. Come on. Iron, 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 iron. Iron to the right. So 1/3 of our iron goes in here, and then we only have 2/3 left, so 2/3 of 3 half belts is 2 half belts, which is 1 belt, which is what we're doing. Only problem is if we pulled off a lot from the inner side of this belt, we don't have any way of balancing that. And you always pull from the nearest side. So this taking from there is actually a bad thing now. Now we don't pull anything from this belt. But then this is still pulling from there, which is bad. So I think I just want to do something like this. This can be there without a problem, right? And then do green circuits. Filter instead to get rid of those. And then do that. But does that even solve a problem? This belt is fine for the first 2. This gives us the best throughput. It's ugly and it shouldn't be needed, but I'm doing it anyway. Let's just get on with this. Chests out. These machines can't even, or the inserters can't even keep up. The belts won't be able to keep up. That's fine. Okay. And then these are going. Good. How many do I have there? 16. $24, $32, $40, I think. Starting there, yes, 40. Okay. So I will consider that done as well. 1 per second, potentially, if we brought in enough resources. And better belts and stuff. Good. Yeah. Yes. Good. Back to rocket control units. We need way too much of this stuff for any realistic use case here. Too late to figure or find that out now, I guess. And when low density structure gets in as well, yeah. I am still going to finish this build though. Both of those are easy at least. 160 machines. Sounds smart. A full belt of each of these. Sounds not very doable. At the moment at least. Sure, if we did it on a train network. How tired are you of listening to me talking about train networks at this point? I'm just trying to, well, tell you why I'm going to do it soon. Trying to bring a point that I want to do it, and there's a reason to do it. Where are these? There. Why did I not pin this even though it should be simple? So, something like this. 4 full belts in. 4 items out per second. In. 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 Out. And power, power. Power, power. Starting from the top, or from the easiest thing, we need iron in. We need red circuits, we need glass, we need batteries. Red circuits are here. Let's actually take batteries here instead. Because otherwise it gets a little bit close on this, on the last 2 belts. Sure, I'm not too worried about this being a little bit clumsy. No, that's not what we need. We need glass. Okay. While we wait for those resources to get in, I'm just going to go and drag the iron belts closer to here. Because I'm pretty sure we have more than enough iron back here, and we do. I just scale them down way too early. Could we cut off a belt at this point? Oh, also, I don't have 4 belts. At least not yet. So this is a waste. Oops. Eh. Too early. Stop making mistakes, please. Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted. How does one fix that? I guess we just do this. As we're going to cut off a belt there anyway. This is supposed to be a full belt. I guess that would have been this one. So like that. Sure, it doesn't really matter for now. We're not going to have full production here anyway. We have some rocket control units, so that's good. So let's get this to maybe not 160 machines, but maybe 40, so 1/4 of this that we need, or what it says we need. I'm putting these the wrong way, and I need more built, and I need to junk some stuff. So, stone in there. And I guess everything else in here. Let's not put steel in. That has been a problem for too long to just waste in here. These also seem somewhat valuable. We will need a lot of glass. These were also needed for something. I was gathering stuff to make a capsule thingy. And I guess we can go and do that soon. But again, try to focus. Do we need any of the things we've just thrown away? No. Good. I think we're good now then. I just realized we only have one cover plate. Let's just take a little bit extra. For whenever we need it. Oh, I need a belt. And I want a belt there. Need anything else? Yes, undergrounds. Inserts are fine. Let's take one stack of splitters. Oh, also long-handed inserters. I'm just gonna find some power poles as well. Good. Oh, I forgot about the assembling machines. God dang it. Where are they? They are here. Oh yeah, we had some stored in the red spots here. So we had a little bit too much there. What is supposed to be here? That's just iron. Did I mess that up? This gets shifted over, this gets all put in there. Okay. So whenever this backs up, we will get more iron down the line. And that's all good. Let's not do that. Okay, so this is done as well. And then we just need low density structure. But before that I want to go and finish the space capsule, if we can. But I believe it. I need more of this. I need more space for that. Was it just 50? I think it was. We need some of these and some of these. It was 100. One of those, please. Make some more satellites here for more science, because why not? Let's bring another 50. Good. Launch. Great. Then we have a little bit more space in our inventory now that we spent most of it on this space capsule. Oh dear, we had a meteor impact. So yeah, we do need to take care of that at some point as well. Otherwise it'll just be a distraction. Is it done? Good. First of all, I wanted 40 of these just to finish that thought a little bit. This was 20, right? So we can just take it and duplicate it. Something like that. Good. So one more thing done. And after low density we have everything for cargo rocket sections. And then we just need to make liquid fuel. I say just, I don't know if that's actually easy. And then we can launch a rocket. What happens with this though? Does this need to go in there? If I place it on the ground, is it wasted? I can enter it. You have not yet researched space capsule navigation, so the only valid option is an emergency burn. Research space capsule navigation to unlock. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to launch it from here to orbit. But I'm not sure if we can get inside then. I can, okay. Let's see if we can figure that out at some point. But yeah, we need low density structure and liquid rocket fuel. Unfortunately though, we don't have any more time in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.